All right, thanks for waking up with us. Back with meteorologist Melissa Nord. Melissa, starting off foggy, and then we're pretty warm as well, especially for January.
Yeah. You know, we're going to make it into the 60s this afternoon, so that will be really nice. But this morning we do have this foggy start, and some of that fog is very dense out there. This is, I think, the third or fourth morning in a row we've been dealing with fog across the region. It's been a foggy transition into this year. We've got a couple of evening showers heading this way. Not everybody's going to see what I'll pinpoint kind of where we could see those shower chances. And then for the second half of the weekend, a much cooler picture out there. In fact, our highs will be running about 15 degrees cooler than where they're going to be today. Now, I want to show you our storm reports from yesterday. We had several tornado warnings that did pop up on the south side of town. Most of them closer to the Macon metro area, down across Putnam County as well, and then in towards Augusta. But one storm report in particular, waiting to see the National Weather Service's plans for surveying this damage just after the tornado warned cell passed over 75 down there in Monroe County. A mobile home was overturned, and there was one female occupant inside, and she was tossed around, the reports say, as that storm was passing over. So this was probably likely a tornado down there in Monroe County, and we did have some reports on the radar, some signatures rather, that would be indicative of a potential tornado on the ground there. This morning, a foggy start. We didn't have enough wind to scour out that moisture after all the rain we got yesterday. So here's a look at Athens, and Athens visibility right now is 0 miles out there in Clark County. We've also got 0 mile visibility in Gainesville, Canton, 1 mile in Rome, and in Atlanta at the airport it's 10 miles, but in many other spots around the city, that visibility is down closer to a mile or so. Day planner today. Dense fog this morning. Once that sun comes up, though, and that fog dissipates, we're looking at a partly sunny and really pleasant afternoon for us in the metro. About 59 degrees at noon, 63 degrees at 4 o'clock, and there will be the chance of a shower southeast. It's all because of this weather system. It's the same cold front that brought us the rain yesterday. Now another little area of low pressure works its way up that front, and it will spark off some shower chances. Let me show you the forecast track as we work our way through the rest of today. Noontime, we have some sunshine. We're up near 60. Then we get later into the evening, and here we go. Showers are moving in. Now, the best chance of showers, it's about a 40 to 50% chance on the east side of the metro area. That chance goes up even more as you get closer to, say, Eatonton and the Macon area as well. So 8 o'clock tonight, showers to the east. We likely don't get any to the west, but by tomorrow morning, another cold front swinging in brings us some cloud cover and a drop in those temperatures. Tomorrow during the afternoon, 40s to near 50 at best, but it will be a breezy day. So factoring that gusty wind in, it will feel like it's in the 30s tomorrow afternoon. So that wind chill factor, a bigger deal as we look into the second half of the weekend. So rain chances in the metro pretty isolated today. You'll notice we're going to stay dry through the middle of the week. It's not until the very end of the week that I'm tracking an increase in those chances for some showers. Here's your 7-day outlook. A 7 on the Wizometer today. Bright and sunny as we look into the start of the week, and showers return, Joe, the end of next work week.